Hello guys, I'm Jonah Gelso, and today I want to do a little bit of a handheld rig shootout. Now there's lots of really portable handheld rigs on the market today. Zacuto has had a lot of really great gorilla rigs, and a little bit more budget friendly Jag 35 has some great rigs as well. Basically what I want to do is just show the comparison between kind of a standard typical setup as far as a more portable rig goes, and then Zacuto's brand new Zacuto Marauder, which they really kind of went back to the drawing board and kind of started from scratch. And what they came up with is a really well-made portable rig. I mean, this takes portability to a whole new level in my mind. I'm used to typical rigs with rails and all types of components that you have to break down and try to fit in your backpack. And while it's portable in many respects, again, like I said, this takes it to a whole new level. So let's kind of just show a little comparison here. I'll set the Zacuto Marauder up in a second, but to kind of give a comparison, here's a Jag 35 Austin rig version 2. It's been a great rig. It's been the rig I've used ever since I got it, probably a year and a half. Love it. But again, these all have different price points, and it all comes down to what options are most important for you and if you're willing to pay for it, etc. But again, these are both great rigs. But just to show you a comparison, I'm going to set up the Austin rig version 2, and then I'll set up the Marauder. So here we go. That's the Jag 35 Austin rig version 2. Again, a really great and solid rig overall, especially keeping in mind the price point and the options that you get with it. So anyways, that kind of gives you a slight idea of kind of how long it typically kind of takes to set that rig up. Now typically I won't always break it down completely down to every component, but I do have to, you know, take off quite a few pieces, some of the big pieces here, to be able to kind of slip it in my backpack and get it condensed a little bit smaller so I can take it on a plane with me, so I can get inside a cramped car, whatever I have to do for some crazy, you know, location shoots for documentaries I've been involved with, etc. So now let's get to the Zacuto Marauder. I still haven't even shot with it so much as to have it really become second nature with me. But as you can see, already up and running. Especially for most of the shooting I do, which is documentary based or event shooting, etc. You can't be waiting a minute or 2 minutes or whatever to get that perfect shot. I mean, you need to be able to go right then and there. And the fact that you can literally set this up in seconds, pretty much, is incredible. Here you can have a couple different positions. It can be, this is collapsed. If you go all the way forward, just like I had it, slips on nice and easy. That's for if you're not using a Z finder, so if you're just viewing it from the LCD screen, has it at a really good viewing length. The buttstock feels really good and firm. Love the Z grips. Just super fast. You can tweak them around. Again, if you want to adjust, it's very easy to adjust. Just pushing in this spring mechanism. Get it how you like it, however it feels comfortable. This buttstock here is not quick adjustable, but it doesn't really need to be. So you just take an Allen key, and then you can loosen it up here, and that allows you just to kind of adjust the angle, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Now, one of the key differences here is this is a buttstock, so it goes right there in your shoulder, as opposed to the Jag 35, which is on the shoulder. Now, shoulder rigs are great, but the only downside is if you're shooting short people, then the camera's constantly looking down, and it seems like the talent in front of the camera is really small, and they're the ones that are inferior. And it's nice to be right on the right eye line. I like buttstock because it just gets at a little bit better kind of eye line with most talent. Again, it can depend on your height drastically. Maybe you're really short and it's good to get it as high as possible. Sometimes it's nice to be able to adjust a little bit. So, and you can have a little bit of flexibility as far as kind of, you know, where you want to put the buttstock. And you can flip this around too. So that's in the mode where you'd be viewing just the LCD itself. And then, if you want to switch it around, very, very easy to do. It's great to use with the Zacuto Z Finder. When you set it in this other viewing angle, it's set up perfectly so you can monitor using the Z Finder Pro, and it's great. I mean, just shooting around with this a little bit, I could tell right away, you know, just very, very easy to get really stable shots. Very, very easy. It's real comfortable. It's lightweight. So far, I've really felt like I can shoot for a long time without getting overly stressed and fatigued, which is really huge for documentary filmmaking because you're always on the go. I mean, you're holding camera shots for a long time because you never know when that perfect moment is going to happen. You need to cover it. And with certain rigs, it gets really tiring. That's kind of the Zacuto Marauder just in a nutshell. Again, very pleased with the unit. Excited to show you some footage when I get back to Virginia for Christmas with family and shooting a couple scenes for my brother's movie. So we're gonna test it out when it comes to a real life situation. So I think Zacuto really nailed it when they came out with the Marauder, and I encourage you to pick it up. Again, Zacuto rigs do tend to run a little bit more higher priced, but you do get what you pay for. Again, not ruling out other products like Jag 35, again, fantastic products as well, and considerably cheaper than Zacuto's. But again, it all comes down to options. And if you really need something that you can literally pack up in seconds and throw in your cargo pants pocket, then you might want to save up for this. I think it's definitely worth it. I've been thoroughly impressed. I think it's really something you should check out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks.